we were trying to make did not come, and we said, let the court take a decision. That's why there was like a small balance of, I think, 14,000, just less than 50 million shillings. Now, that is one of the errors that the court has done, has made. So the judge did not see that glaring evidence. How can someone go to court demanding that you took his shirt and you bring the shirt
in court,
and then the court says you pay the shirt,
yet you witnessed that he brought it?
Yes.
And in the final judgment you say bring this man's shirt.
So that is something that.
So that is the argument.
That is the argument.
So there's somewhere where you said there could have been bias. Why do you suspect that?
For me, I think there was bias because this firm has handled a matter where that same judge was involved.
Hey.
Yes. I am telling you because she's known to me. She has been in this office.
Sure.
Yes.
You know her?
I know her very well. She's known to me very well. And she has been to this office of a certain case before she became a judge.
Andrew Lumba Live. I am in the office of my comrade Kagoro.
Abo.
Aten is a unisex pet name.
It is a unisex.
Kenyi, Akiki, Arari is for me.
Arari.
Because my mother Arari, you go money na be.
I think you have a phone in Kagoro. But in the back in the young Arari. Because the Kagoros, I am told about Arari. So
you were told or you know?
I know. Actually, I know. Chionka, my late father was a mot. So I don't know maybe in back is a waki, Bakagoro with Arari. I tried to do some research, but I'm in Mukoro. Bakagoro Iwakora come. And I think that is how Arari comes. So I will call over the Arari like that.
You get a put up.
Originally, me, my back originally is a book. But Arari,
okay, Friday Kagoro is a seasoned city lawyer. He works with, actually is a partner at Muwema and Company Advocates.
Founding partner.
Founding partner.
One of the founding partners.
At Muwema and Company Advocates. I have paid a courtesy visit this evening on Saturday on a simple issue. I got information last night that you lost a case.
Yes.
Tell us a case. Kagoro, you are now living in a wrong place. I phone in a wrong place.
No, you phoned actually in a very right place.
Kagoro, you lost the case. They're supposed to evict you
No,
yesterday.
no. That is not the way things work.
Hey.
No. They
So,
cannot, eviction is a process.
So what happened? Tell me.
Eviction is a process. So, briefly, I didn't know that we are that popular. That when
yes, you are very popular people.
that when because this is normal business, you win cases, you lose cases. That when a firm
like this one
loses the case, and the whole country, because they have received funds from London, from America, all over the world. But I mean, that is it. People lose cases and win cases. But
why? Because Kagoro, Muwema and Company, you are a big firm.
Yeah.
Actually, when you lose a case, people say, hey, these people can also lose cases.
Yes.
So
I understand, and I take it. I mean,
so you should take it positively.
Yes. So now.
So what happened?
I think I just need to give you a background of what happened. We have been in this property since 2014. We signed a tenancy agreement with our landlord, and that tenancy agreement had provisions of purchasing this property. We signed the agreement with the director then of the landlord. The landlord, the landlord is a company. So when I say the director of the landlord, I mean the director of that company, Downtown Investments Limited. Who was a little bit old, and he has since died. May his soul rest in peace. So before he died, we agreed with him that we shall be paying rent and then purchase this property within a period of 1 year. At
Let's go slow.
yes.
You will purchase the property within a period of 1 year. In other words, in 1 year you will have finished paying
Yes.
the property.
Yes. So we signed a contract with the museum for paying rent, tenancy agreement. But in that tenancy agreement, we agreed that we have to purchase the property. It was a two-way, two-in-one agreement, and that we have to pay a certain price within 1 year. In fact, we are supposed to pay $2 million for this property
In 1 year.
In 1 year, as we pay rent.
So you will pay
Yes.
$2 million.
Yes.
That's part of the payment for purchase.
Yes.
For purchase.
For purchase, it was supposed to be $2 million.
$2 million in 1 year.
In 1 year.
Then you continue paying for rent.
Yes, we continue paying for rent. We pay rent.
And then you pay part of the purchase
Yes.
money.
Yes.
So you did that?
So now, that agreement also had a provision that if you don't pay the $2 million in 1 year, you will now pay for the property at the market price. I don't know whether you're getting me. At the market price.
If you do not start making installments on the purchase price,
Yes.
after 1 year,
Yes.
if you come back and say I want to buy,
Yes.
they will calculate the current market price.
No, what
Is that the point?
No, that is not the point. What we are saying is that we are supposed to pay $2 million in 1 year, but we were supposed to be paying rent as we.
Yes, you pay $2 million and then you pay rent
in 1 year. So we continued paying rent normally.
But you did not pay the $2
We
million.
did not pay the $2 million because we had not yet arranged the finances. So after 1 year, we were to pay for the property, if we chose to, at the market price. In other words, this property was supposed to be valued
The government value.
by a government valuer and then give a value. And it is pursuant to that value that you pay.
Now
That is the price. And the contract was that when we opt, if we opt to purchase, or if we failed to purchase the property, we would be the first person, we would be the first people to be given the offer to purchase. If we failed, again, I don't know whether you're getting me. Like in 1 year.
In 1 year,
We
which
did
was
not.
guaranteed to you,
Yes,
and you forfeit the opportunity.
yes,
The next time I want to sell,
yes,
you'll be given the first priority since you're the sitting tenant.
yes.
That is the understanding.
That was the understanding. So,
The other first time you had no competition,
yes,
but this second chance there is
a
competition, but you're given the first
we
priority.
have given the first call.
And they are going to charge you according to the market price of that time.
Yes.
Not when you
Yes.
started buying,
Yes.
paying for rent.
Yes. So, after 1 year, because we took a lot of time, so Mzee died.
Who is this Mzee?
Mzee, I forget his name, I've forgotten his name.
Was he Ghana?
He was an Indian Uganda. He was an Indian Uganda. So when Mzee died, before he died, when he died, one of his sons, he has also died since,
Okay. So,
begins to discuss with us on the payment. So we now write to him and say we are now ready to purchase the property. In other words, we now use our option as was in the contract. And we say now we want to purchase the property. Give us the price.
it's no longer the $2 million
Yes,
now.
yes.
Now it has to be a fresh
A
negotiation.
fresh negotiation.
But give us the price.
Yes. So he took long to respond. We now gave him our offer because we got our own valuer. We got a valuer.
Is that allowed to come and put a value upon my property?
Yes, because this property, when you opt to purchase, in other words, according to the agreement, if you opt to purchase, now the the rent issue ceases. Payment for rent ceases because now you have gone into, you are performing the contract now.
Yes, but that is when I have accepted that now I want to sell.
Yes, you see, the moment we got communication from
The son.
that they want to sell, that they want to sell. So we told them, now since you want to sell, the first option comes to us
As sitting tenants.
as sitting tenants. So we ask him for the price. Unfortunately, he dies also.
Before giving you the price.
Yes, he forgave us the price. And we have all those correspondences. We now write to the current directors, because it is a company, saying we want to purchase this property. Please
Give us the price.
give us the price, because that is what is in the agreement. And we know you want to sell, and we don't want you to sell
To another
any other person, because we have developed this property. This property was not like this. We have spent over 3 billion shillings.
3 billion.
3 billion. This is not a joke. We are not that naive, or I don't want to use the word, to spend all that money.
On 3 billion shillings on somebody's property without his consent.
But you see, the moment we sign the contract, that we have to be the first people to purchase. We knew at whatever cost we would purchase this property. You understand? So there was nothing like saying, maybe we shall file or whatever. So when we opt to purchase and we see there are games that are being played, we say, now this is serious. We are not going to pay any more money. We want this matter resolved. Please give us the price. So we get our own valuer, and the property was valued at the market price for this property was about 1 point something dollars, not 2, because the argument was very clear. After the 1 year, if you want to purchase,
You cannot talk about 2 million.
you cannot talk about 2 million.
We will
So-
have to sit again.
Yes. So we give them our value. We say, please come back to us. They don't come. The next thing we hear is that they have terminated the contract, the tenants. And what is interesting, Andrew, is that even in instances of termination, the contract says if you opt to terminate, you first to also confirm whether this person wants to buy or not.
It's in the agreement.
It is in the agreement. Everything is documented, Andrew. We did not get that chance. After termination, we see the sons, the remaining sons of Mzee, saying they have terminated, you get out of the property, blah, blah, blah. We said we cannot get out.
He refused to move.
We refused. We know the law. We understand.
But
the
it
law.
is my property. You want it.
No, you see, what people don't understand is that what you have agreed in your contract should be followed to the letter. What is in the contract is that this property, we should be given the first option to purchase it. And it is contractual, and there are cases that have been decided all over the world.
Yes, Kagoro, but I don't want to sell now. I have changed my mind. I don't want to sell.
Okay, if you don't want to sell,
Yes.
if you don't want to sell, you write to us and say you don't want to sell. Yes, write to us and say, because we have communication that they want to sell.
They give you communication that
Yes,
they
they want to sell. And that is why that's why we are saying we have an issue with this new regime. Because if we had Mzee who we contracted with, wouldn't be having these problems. These are the children of Mzee. Unfortunately, I don't want to go deep into saying when old people die, the kids have issues. Because they want to sell. We have communication. So
in writing.
Yes. And we are saying, if you want to sell, let us go by the contract. We want to buy.
So there is a communication, we want to sell.
Yes,
But then they also say, we want to evict you.
exactly.
But then
And there is a communication.
in the agreement,
Yes.
it is that the tenant has the first opportunity to buy.
And we have invested stupidly in this property
Three
because
billion.
we knew, yes, because we knew that because of what is in the contract, since we are the first
We will
people,
protect your interest.
we would protect our interests.
So that's where your problem is.
So that's what the problem is. We are saying, please, you're not going to sell to any other person.
Before we fail to buy.
You give us your offer
Mm.
and say, I am selling $7 million.
Mm.
And we fail. And we say, okay, if you are selling $7 million, the contract says market price. Let us value. We fail to buy, then you can sell the property.
Mm.
You get the point?
Mm.
So people don't understand. People think that we have failed to pay rent. No. What is also interesting?
Because the court is saying you people have failed to pay rent.
No, we have not failed. And in fact, when we were in court, the case of these people against us, against the farm, and me and my partner, they went to court suing us for $148,000, which is roughly about 500 million.
Mm.
While in court, we paid them $130,000, 400 something million. In other words, in court, what was in court, they did not have a case because what took them to court, we paid it.
The issue in court was resolved. You paid.
We paid while we were in court because the court said, but you people, why don't you resolve your issues? Kumbe, these guys want to.
So what remained in issue?
So, but what remained in issue, what is interesting, is that even the money that we paid in court, the judge has not considered it. She has gone and made a decision on the money that they sued. They used the money they put in the claim, in the plaint.
Mm.
So it is no longer 148,000 because we paid 130.
Hey, first week. So the issue that brought them to court,
Yes.
that money you paid it in court.
In court.
And the court acknowledged it.
The court is aware.
No, let's go slow because you know that.
Yes.
Court acknowledged the payment.
When we were in court,
Mm.
court advised us to mediate.
Yes. That mediation is normally monitored by court.
Yes.
So court process.
So court is aware
Yes.
that we paid 130,000 assets.
So now, in the final judgment, court does not consider that payment.
It doesn't.
They say pay this full amount.
It is full amount. And we're saying, judges of today, I'm sorry. With much due respect to her lordship, the one who said in this case, she should have seen the evidence. I don't know where the bias is coming from.
Hey, really? There can be bias?
Yes, there can be bias.
You suspect so?
I suspect there was bias.
How does it come?
Because if you are in court and the record shows that the money that these people, the case they brought was for 148,000, and there is evidence that while we were in court,
It has been
we
paid.
paid 130,000.
Mm.
And the reason why we did not pay just 10,000 is because we realized that there is the settlement that we were trying to make did not come, and we said, let the court take a decision. That's why there was like a small balance of, I think, 14,000, just less than 50 million shillings. Now, that is one of the errors that the court has done, has made. So the judge did not see that glaring evidence. How can someone go to court demanding that you took his shirt and you bring the shirt
In court.
and then the court says you pay the shirt?
Yet you witnessed that he brought it.
Yes.
And in the final judgment you say bring this
Bring
money
that.
shirt.
So that is something that.
So that is the argument.
That is the argument.
So there's somewhere where you said there could have been bias. Why do you suspect that?
For me, I think there was bias because this firm has handled a matter where that same judge was involved.
Hey.
Yes. I am telling you because she's known to me. She has been in this office.
Sure.
Yes.
You know her.
I know her very well. She's known to me very well. And she has been to this office of a certain case before she became a judge.
Yeah.
And I am surprised we could even have applied for her to recuse herself. But we said we don't want to fight with the judge. So I feel so sad. Probably she was not happy with the way we related as a firm in the matter that was here. So, but you don't bring those biases to matters.
So, Kagoro, in a nutshell, you believe that this judgment was arrived at because there was some bias?
Because there are very many glaring errors.
Like which one? Okay,
For example, if you have paid the money while you're in court,
that one
and the court has witnessed, so why should you make a judgment ignoring the other one? Two, there is what we call mean profits.
Missing.
Yes, missing profits, but for us we process them as mean profits. The law is that when someone goes to court demanding for mean profits, those mean profits must be particularized. Because they are special damages. They must be itemized. Just say, this one, 5,000. This one, 2,000. This one, you have a list.
Then total, this one.
And then you argue. You produce
Yes,
evidence.
item by item.
Item by item.
So this,
And this is the same judge who we gave authorities from the highest court, telling her, please, my lord, these people cannot get any mean profit if they have not itemized, let me call itemizing or particularized. She comes and makes a decision whereby she gives mean profits of 200,000. So how does she get it?
how did she arrive at that?
How did she arrive
because
at that?
For you're saying it should be itemized.
Itemized.
That this
Yes.
one is for this one.
Yes.
This one is for this one.
Yes.
Total is this one.
Yes.
So for you saying she just made the total.
She just made
the
a
total
total.
sum
Yes, a total sum.
without particulars.
Without particulars. So that in itself.
So that is the second.
That is the second error. And I would expect a judge of her stature to be knowledgeable, to understand simple legal matters. These are simple.
These are simple matters.
Simple matters. So she gives a general figure. How she arrives at it, we don't know. And she does not even have the authority to make it, to begin herself and say this is how it should have been. Probably she could have come at that position by saying this is the rent. When we stopped, this could be the rent. But you see, who argued it? Court must decide what has been argued in court. You don't make your own decisions. This is a commercial. I am very qualified in commercial
matters.
Yes. I have a master's from London.
Hey, not even from Uganda.
No. In commercial law, I know commercial law properly. I understand when I talk about these things. I know. I understand.
So the judge erred.
Of course, she erred. Now she also gives 50 million general damages. She gives vacant possession and eviction, those orders. Some of those were not even argued in court, some of those orders. So in other words, the court made its own decision out of its own, and I think we are satisfied.
She had educated on matters that had not been brought in court.
Yes, and that is why we are saying there is a bias. There is bias on her part. But of course we are satisfied with the decision, with our decision. We are appealing against the decision. And
You're going to appeal?
Yeah, we have to appeal. We can't allow, we want to make people understand. This is one of the cases where issues of the right to purchase, an option to purchase in the contract should be exercised. People should be bound by their contractual obligations. We are not here, we have not failed to pay rent, no. We are just exercising our rights in the contract. I want people to understand that we are not here. we want to buy. We have requested them.
The owner is not selling you, Mr. Kagoro.
The owner is obligated under the contract to sell. That is the problem, and that is what people don't understand. Yes,
You're forcing the owner to sell.
no, but you see, the owner has himself said, "I'm selling."
Give me that.
I don't have it with me here. It is because my legal team is working on the. I'll give
You'll
it.
share with me.
Yes.
So there is an evidence that we are selling.
Yes.
So now the problem is that they don't have to sell to the tenant.
Yes, and the law says in the contract it says the moment you want to sell.
The first option is given to the sitting tenant.
Yes.
So that's where the problem is.
That is our problem. Yes.
Why don't you leave this property? You go and buy another property.
We have many properties where we can go. But
No.
but we need our the contractual obligations
To be respected.
to be respected. That is why we have contracts. That is why we have people. That's why we have the commercial court. Unfortunately, I don't want to belittle the court, but sometimes I think there should be some consultants from senior lawyers who can really. There are matters that sometimes a decision is made and you wonder. You begin wondering why was it like this?
But I've seen you want to comment about the judicial system in Uganda with difficulty. You're a senior lawyer. What more have you seen in the court that leaves you very surprised or sometimes disappointed? That maybe you need to speak about so that it changes. Because I see you, even in this court, this matter off camera,
Yes.
you spoke with a lot of
Yes.
disappointment. Although when we come on camera, you want to sanitize it for the purposes of because they know you have to exercise some kind of responsibility when speaking.
Yes.
But you seem to be having a lot of difficulty in how the judicial system is operating in Uganda. Where do you have reservations?
We have a very big problem with the judicial system. It is not all. I can not all the judges. I can assure you they are very good judges in the judiciary, and there are other judges that really make decisions that anybody, even a first-year law student, would not make. And
It's happening in Uganda.
In Uganda, properly, we see a lot of decisions, and you wonder how the appointments of such judicial officers is made, because you know very well that the legal system has what we call rational disdain. Rational disdain. You see, you have to abide by a decision of the higher court. If you're a magistrate at a lower level, if there is a decision of the high court, you must abide by that decision. If a lawyer comes before you and says, "My lord, or your worship, this matter you are handling, this is how
it was
the
handled
higher
at
court,
the higher court.
yes,
And this was the ruling.
and this was the ruling, and this was the judgment. Please follow this." We are seeing a trend, and it is a growing trend, of judicial officers refusing intentionally to abide by such decisions, and it is making us as lawyers very uncomfortable, because then the rule of law doesn't work. Because if you gave me instructions, Andrew, and you want me to handle your case, and I do my research, like I am doing my research now to appeal against this decision, and I look at the case and I say, "Andrew, I think we have a good case. We have to win." I get an opinion, I form an opinion and say, "This case is winnable because of A, B, C, D." this case was, a similar case was decided probably here.
And
Yes.
the circumstances are the same.
The circumstances are the same. And then you go to court and you go before a judicial officer and you tell him the same story, which story he must have studied himself, because we are all lawyers. There is nobody who is not a lawyer. All these judges you see from the Supreme Court, they are all lawyers.
He's first become a lawyer.
Yes. And unfortunately, they come back. When they retire, they come back to the system. Here. And you wonder. Anyway, but so they.
I can understand the difficulty.
Yes.
You want to remain responsible.
Yes, I need to remain a lawyer. I don't want to be.
Yes.
I don't want to be like other colleagues of ours who go outside.
In your professional decorum.
Aha.
I know.
Yes.
Although one time when I was interviewing your president,
Yes.
Semakade,
Yes.
he told me, stop talking about decorum. Decorum now has become a mask somebody puts on to use it
Yes.
to break the law.
Yes.
So if you're using it as a mask, we will remove the decorum and handle you the way you are.
Yeah. In fact, decorum has brought us problems.
Yeah.
And somewhere, that is why you find you will agree with our president in some cases, but I cannot go an extra mile to say what he might say. But I think
He said you believe.
yes, most lawyers in this country believe in what our president, although they may not agree with him on the way he presents. Yeah, because that is it. That means we don't have business as lawyers. So if you cannot present your case properly, present your facts, the law, and win a case honorably, or lose it honorably, because if I had lost this case honorably, I wouldn't consider. I would consider, say, you know what? Because I cannot pay my 130, and then you decide to ignore it. So you want me to accept? Isn't that theft? Isn't the court saying you? No.
We didn't see this one. You
No, we cannot accept. Cannot accept. If we had lost honorably, we would consider and say, you know what? We can. This is not a matter of death and whatever. It is a simple business, because this is business. A law firm is a business. This is like a normal business issue. You have seen our clients, Ham, Patrick. Our clients, how we have battled, and you see how matters are.
Been covering this matter.
Yes. So that is what we're also doing. We have to fight. If you don't fight, then you lose out. We cannot lose our money like that. Yeah. So I think the long and short is we are really disappointed, and we are satisfied with the decision of court, and we are appealing against it. We shall not accept. We cannot accept. And hopefully the higher court can make a better decision.
So now, in your profession, I've seen some people saying nowadays that a good lawyer now in town, I think it has determined in some cases that now a good lawyer in town is not he who knows the law, but he who knows the judge. Are you starting to see some of these happenings?
I think that saying it does not make you good to know the judge. But you can, in a proper, well-working judicial establishment, I think a good lawyer is the one who should know the law. But because of the situation that we are in, you will find that probably the good lawyer is now the one who knows the judge. Yes, because some of the decisions that are made, I can say that they are decisions of good lawyers, probably who
know the judge.
Maybe I can say so. But a good lawyer should really be the one who knows the law and the facts of the case, and then present them before
argue them
and get a result from a judicial officer who knows the law also, because the judicial officers probably who also have who may not be well conversant with the law. We have seen it. We have seen it. We have problems with some judicial officers who
do not appreciate the law.
Who probably they tend not to understand the law and the facts, unfortunately. But we have a problem as a country. We have a very big problem.
So, Council Kagoro, you studied in London, and I'm sure you are confident with the legal system of London. Do these legal gymnastics also happen in London?
No.
What experience do you take from there?
Their systems work. Here we are living in a society that is, the judicial system is really in fact, our business has gone to the. We have a very.
You don't want to mention the word that's gone to the dogs.
No. Andrew, you're pushing me to say what? I need to remain.
You need to remain with your decorum.
Yes, I need to remain with my decorum. We have a problem, a big one. You know, some of these judicial officers you find somehow, somewhere, sometimes you have to also feel a little bit sympathetic to them. The backlog is too much also.
Backlog is also part of the problem.
You find one judicial officer with 600 files.
One head, 600?
One judicial officer with 600 files. Now tell me, Andrew, when can you
really pay attention
to those?
Appreciate the ingredients in each matter.
Yes.
600.
Yes.
Do research on each of them.
And then you are hearing, you are from many lawyers, different lawyers who come before you. So you find we have a very big problem. We are dead. In fact, we are dead as the judiciary. The judiciary is dead. We have to accept. There is no way. Even if they gave you, Andrew, 20. You see, you need. That is why they make decisions and that are really wanting. Because they don't have the time to do research.
And you lawyers, sometimes also you make things hard. You know, you are arguing a case. You refer to a case that happened in 1928.
Yes.
Not even in Uganda, but in London.
Yes.
Now that judge has to go and look for that case.
Yes.
And the judgment was 200 pages. He has to read.
But you see, sometimes there is what we call, when you argue your cases in court, you make final submissions. Sometimes they are written. Sometimes they are
references.
oral. So when I make submissions, I make things easier for the judge because I put everything. I summarize everything for him or her.
But sometimes you need to cross-check with
because
your facts, because you can lie.
It is true.
You can.
It is true.
That's why you need to go to the source and also confirm.
Yes. Sometimes, and even AI has.
You know, he was once a PA of Chavez.
Yes.
The man.
Yes.
So sometimes you'll go to the full parliament.
Yes.
And they say, according to Article this.
Yes.
Article this, section this.
Yes.
It's supposed to be like this. Then afterwards you go to check the article.
It is not there. And you see,
but he has one his battle.
Interestingly, there is a problem with AI. You see, AI, you can put a problem like this one. You can go and put actually our case in AI. It will give you everything that you want. But one time we put a situation and it gave me authorities, Ugandan authorities, cases that have been decided and put even years. But when I went to check the cases, they have never existed.
They have never existed.
So that is a very big problem. So I understand they have smart lawyers who can put their own authorities, their own cases, and then the court might decide on something that has never existed. Yeah, but I think we have a problem. Like I've said, which problem? Hopefully, with the new Chief Justice that we have, we can have things.
You have faith in the new Chief Justice. If you asked you to compare, you would say, how would you say? You have faith in this man?
I have no problem with him. I think he's a hardworking judge. The only problem would be the politics. The political cases. That's where we may have issues.
Did you have a problem with the previous one?
You see,
Because
when we say that we have a problem with the judiciary, that means
The head.
The head. Yeah, there are things that were not right, and of course there is always a way to win somewhere. But
there's always right at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. So, but the judiciary we have big problems. We have to accept, as lawyers, we have to accept that we have problems.
And you must start looking for solutions.
Yes.
Yesterday, not even today.
Not even today.
Yesterday.
Big problems. Andrew, you can, I'm telling you as Andrew, you're not a lawyer. You can have a case and make a better decision as against a judicial officer who studied the law. I will give you an example.
Actually, I've made several.
Yes.
In my journalism profession, I have adjudicated some matters, and even when they go to law, they say, but you think this guy was smarter. There are some cases I have handled.
Yes.
There are some matters I have handled.
Yeah. So
I can even tell you, there is a matter I removed from the court. You remember Frank Gashuba had a problem with the NBS, chemicals.
yes.
They are going to court and removed that matter and resolved it.
Okay.
I sat them down and resolved the matter.
Yeah.
It ended. And they even became good friends.
Yeah. Because we have very big problems. I'm telling you. I don't want to continue saying big problem, because I feel it. I feel the pain, because that is our business. If the judiciary is not the way it should be, and that is our garden as lawyers, then you're causing problems to the lawyers. Business is dying. Yes. You see, when you look at the commercial court, the cases that are being handled in the commercial, the value is in trillions of shillings. Trillions.
They are there.
Trillions. Now you can imagine, what if in a few years those matters were decided?
It means that money, those figures will go back to circulation.
Yes.
Yeah. If you're supposed to pay me, you have paid me, I've gone also transacted, money has gone into circulation.
Money has gone into circulation. But it can't. So the judiciary's part is one of the biggest problems.
They are contributing to our poverty.
Yes.
They are holding our money.
They are holding your money. They are holding lawyers' money.
Because those are commercial cases.
Yes.
They have money value.
Yes. They have money.
Hey.
Like in this case, the court has decided. So we need to move fast. If the Court of Appeal moves and decides, and we go to the Supreme Court probably, whatever happens, if we have to pay, we shall pay. So let the matters move. But they can't. I can assure you, this court system of ours is part of the bigger problem of the poverty in society. Land matters. You find a case has spent 10 years. If those cases are decided, Andrew, and they go into the system
For land, I have seen it, I have faced it myself.
Yes.
My mother had a case, a land matter. Our lawyer, family lawyer was Musana. You remember Musana for Put?
Yes, I know.
That was our father's lawyer. You know?
The FDC man.
Yes.
FDC.
Yes. Our mother, when our father died, our mother moved in High Court for 11 years. By the time they finished the case, some of the witnesses had been butchered. The key witnesses were butchered by these people. By the time the matter was resolved, guess what? My mother, almost like 70% of the money from the land was paid to the lawyer. She had no money, so she had to sell the land and pay the lawyer. So about 70% of the money goes to the lawyer. So now we sat and asked ourselves, so why did the mother spend 11 years in court? That one I have seen it. I have faced it myself.
And what is interesting,
and you have lost relatives. They butchered our uncle, who was the key witness when our father was buying the land. They butchered him.
You can imagine.
Now part of what remained, we had to compensate the family for losing their father.
You can imagine.
So what did our mother go with? Nothing.
So that is why.
But then somebody will say we gave this justice. Where is the justice?
So now that is the question you asked me, whether I should comment on what the outgoing Chief Justice. They have first. What is interesting is that we have gotten quite a number of judicial officers recruited. But why is it that the curve is not going down?
On the backlog.
Yes.
It's increasing.
It's increasing with creation of more judicial officers. They should.
And you've also created more circuits.
Yes, more circuits and whatever, but it's nothing.
You realize that I know most of your
Yeah. You should now be getting started.
I'm a paralegal.
You can become a good lawyer.
I'm a paralegal.
You know, journalists, I think, to a large extent, they are more of lawyers. Yes, because you do research, you investigate, and that is
we just do the work you do, and the police CID. How CID investigates? The way we investigate.
The one you
how look at matters the way we look at them.
Because for us, when we get a file, we have to investigate. To know what.
Yes, that's exactly what we do.
It is only that for us, we go to the other schools, you guys go to the other leg. So that is it, my brother.
So, Mr. Kagoro, we are winding up with our investigation. So, our interview. Now, when you're going to appeal, what if you lose at the appeal?
We have no problem. We are law-abiding citizens. If we feel that the highest court has made a decision that is against us, we shall pay. We can afford to pay. We have never failed to pay.
You have the money to pay?
Yes.
But you want?
We want to purchase the property. We want the contract to be performed. We want, people just don't understand. That's why we want the court to make a decision. So that people understand that when you make an agreement,
you should abide by it. To the letter. Read up to the last sentence.
You don't play
up to the last paragraph, and you must respect it.
Yes. If you say, if I choose to sell this property, you will be the one to buy it. I will give you the first option to buy it.
Tomorrow, if you scandal from it, you have breached the contract.
Yes. So you choose to sell, and you communicate to us, and we say we want to buy, and you begin playing games, and we have spent money on this property, not small money, billions of shillings. We cannot accept.
So now, the current judgment gives powers to those people to evict you.
Yes.
So today Saturday, if they come on Monday to evict you.
No, they cannot evict us, because you see, you cannot evict without giving notice. There is a procedure, and the notice is for 3 months. There is a law there.
I thought that he would come on Monday and say,
no.
The judgment is here, please leave.
No. There is a long process. There is a long process.
Even eviction is a long process.
Yeah. You can't evict someone under the law, even if you have gotten a decision of eviction. You have to go to execute, and you have to notify the other person and give 3 months that I'm going to evict you because there is this decision.
After 3 months?
Yes, after 3 months. So we think within that period of time we shall have done the necessary legal work.
The moment you appeal, then the execution, the other...
No. We are going to apply for stay of execution.
Oh.
We shall apply, we appeal, and we apply for stay of execution in court. If we fail to get that stays, then we shall sit as a firm and agree on the way forward. This is not...
So not a do or die.
Do or die.
Thank you.
Okay.
Comrade, Friday Kagoro.
Yes.
Kagoro will come from Munyangabu. Kivito. Thank you so much, Abuji.